It's time to pivot this channel to not just being YouTubing with Katie, but to being about the creative process in whatever kind of social media content form that takes. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've uploaded a podcast to this channel, and it was a conversation that I had with my friend Chris, previously Extemporary Art, now CJ Shopland Art. It was about helping him with a creative block that he had and just giving him a chance to talk through his struggles. I'm going to be doing that more regularly, and I also want to talk about other things than just YouTube. I want to talk about podcasts, which I guess still kind of ties back to YouTube because lots of people upload podcasts to YouTube, not just me. Yeah, vlogging is something that I'm still passionate about and still want to give encouragement about. But I also want to talk about podcasting, what I've learned. I want to talk about giving you encouragement and support in that aspect of life and creating. So this channel, we're going to be changing the name here. It's going to be just called Clearing the Creative. The expression clearing the creative, I don't know, it just feels so good. It's like clearing the path so that there's space to be creative. It's like there can be so much junk piled up. There can be, and the junk is metaphorical. It can be, the fears, the doubts. But before I get to work in the morning, I have a thing that I've been doing lately where I clear the space around me. I sweep all the crumbs out from under the desk. I tidy up just the area that I'm going to be looking at so that it just feels more peaceful as I'm sitting down to work. And that's the kind of a feeling that name gives me. You're clearing the way for the creative. And once that path is straight and the creative is able to just shine, it can go so much further than when it's stifled and when it's held back and when it's just kind of lost in the mess. Yes. What do you think? Are you excited? Please let me know, and please leave a comment just telling me if you're still here, if you're still getting something encouraging from these videos. Or if you have in the past when I was able to upload more regularly. My baby's now 1 and in daycare, and I'm getting a handle on things. I'm following my passion because that's a really important thing. To not ever work out of obligation, duty, grudging. You've got to, as my friend Dan McPherson says, you got to follow your hell yes. Yeah, that's the thing that I want to do. And when you follow through on that, it's going to open so many more doors in your life and unlock that creativity and unlock that passion inside of you that makes all the things that you want to do feel easy and feel fun and feel like you were made for this. If you'd be interested in being a guest on the podcast that is going to be uploaded here to this channel, if you've got a creative block, let me know. The whole point of this is that you have a chance to bring your creative block, your creative struggle. I'll give you practical support, practical help, and inspiration, ideas. I'm an idea machine, baby. And I'll give you up to an hour free session of this for the podcast. And then afterwards, I can ask you, do you think you would benefit from working with me longer term? Because I want to be a cheerleader in your corner. I want to be there like for you weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, whichever is the thing that sparks for you. I want to give you ideas for B-roll. I want to give you tips for how to improve and grow in your confidence. And just be proud to see you fly. If you do choose to be a guest on the podcast, I will be editing these a lot more heavily than I edit my main podcast. If there's anything personal in there, any details that you wouldn't want to be released, I will take those things out. I want to make these podcasts short and what's the word I'm looking for? chompable, munchable, digestible. That's the word. Digestible. I want them to be digestible, and I want them to be as full of useful information and encouragement for the listener as possible. And I also want to give you a chance to share what you've learned, what you're passionate about, to encourage other creators out there. What's a hard-won battle for you that you think others can benefit from? And of course, I want to give you the chance to promote whatever it is that you'd like to promote and put all of your links in the description. Not heavily promoting because, you know, we want to keep this short, but to give you a chance to put yourself out there, because that's why we want to make these connections. We want to put ourselves out there. We want to connect and grow and build our spheres of influence and find those people out there that are going to really connect to us. So I really hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. I really want to be your cheerleader for your creative journey, and I want to make you feel excited to go out there and make what you want to make. So please check out some of my other videos that I've done here, and don't be afraid to put your awesome self out there. You got this. Yeah. Bye.